This here is a box of just crap for mostly the Subaru. So we got rocker cover gaskets there, we got the old horns in here, braided brake lines for later on. But we are looking for this one here. So this here is a 3-gauge pod holder. Now the reason why I wanted to go with this one, or give it a go anyways, is because a lot of the ones you get for Subarus, they kind of sit up real high on the dash there, whereas this one sits a bit more in. So it's not really like creating that massive bubble there. So before it goes in, I mean, there's all like the 3D printing lines and stuff. We do need to give it a quick sand, and then we'll paint it, then chuck the boost gauge in. Round 2. I'm going to chuck on a final coat, a wet coat of the black. Don't try and overdo it, otherwise you run into problems. Okay, just brought it outside because it's a little bit easy to tell with the color. Get a bit of the blue in there, a bit of the purples. Alrighty, we are good to get this thing in place. Shit, I've broken it. Cool! I just broke the entire thing. Watch it not fit. Oh, it's gonna be tight. I probably should have done test fitting and stuff before we tried to go ahead with this endeavor. Slight sand on the rings of this. Could use sandpaper, or this is the latest tool added to the shed. Oh, beautiful. This isn't a boost gauge that's going to be staying for a while. This was literally just something cheap, so I had something to kind of monitor what the boost is actually doing when I was having some driving issues. So at some point this is going to get swapped out anyway. So an honest opinion on it, this thing cost 200 bucks. And there was nothing else I could find on the market that had the low profile kind of picture of this. But for $200, you would expect it to kind of have some mounting points, like some little mounting brackets or something, and not be having to like sand it to get it to look good. Because even after sanding, I kind of thought that these edges would be a bit more hidden, but those kind of all are very, very obvious right on the lip there. So if I wanted to get this to look good, I'd have to sand it all over again and really like focus on this edge here. It could look good, but you have to put in a lot more work, which you don't really want to be doing if you're spending 200 bucks on something. I didn't realize it was so expensive because I bought this ages ago. But I guess if you're the only person on the market kind of making that particular product, then you can kind of charge whatever. But if anyone does want one, I don't know if they have any more available still, but I'm sure if they get enough people requesting them, they might make them. What do you guys think? Do you reckon it was worth it, or are you kind of siding with me of like, $200 is a lot of money for for that?